My name is Ashley Stovell, and I am nominating my father, Kirk Brown, to be on the show Garage Squad. This is my dad's 1979 Ford Mustang pace car. The car was originally owned by his brother Mark. Mark bought this car against the advice of everyone, even someone they considered a gearhead, and the car cost $5,200 and was in excellent condition. Mark put everything he had into the car. This car was his baby. If he was going to spend money, it was going to be on this car. It was his pride and joy. He spent the next 18 years working on the car. He painted it twice and replaced the engine at least once that we know of. Mark had so many passions in his life, but some of his biggest passions were his family and his children. He had a daughter, Sydney, and a son, Jake.
This Mustang's gonna run. This ain't what she was created for.
Sadly, in 2000, Mark passed away due to a work accident. He left behind a very young family. Sydney was age 5 and Jake was 2, and they now were to be raised without their father.
Maybe broken, and you think her life is done.
Since Mark's passing, the car was held on to by his wife, Tanya. First, the car spent many years in their home, in their garage, until it was moved into a storage unit, where it rested for a couple of years. Eventually, the storage unit had to be given up, but thankfully, a family member's garage was free, and they were willing to store it. This is where the car lay dormant for the next 12 years. It was 2015 when my dad received a phone call from his brother-in-law, Jim. Jim's mother had been storing the car for all these years, and they were going to sell her house. The car needed to find a new home, and my dad always considered himself a shade tree mechanic. So the wheels started turning in his head how he could get Mark's baby home to his garage. On July 25th, 2015, the car made the 250-mile journey home to his garage. And after the biggest eye roll from my mom, my dad's imagination took off with dreams of restoring this hidden beauty to its original former glory. My dad made a plan that he would be restoring this car back to its original form and then selling it to Mark's son, Jake. The first step in the restore process was to replace the fuel pump, get the carburetor rebuilt, clean and restore the gas tank from years of sitting, and get the engine running. You can see the excitement in my dad's face as he brings the 302 back to life. Mark's car still had life in it after 15 years of sitting. The brakes were the next to fix. Rotors, calipers, struts, and pads were replaced on the front. Drums and hardware were replaced on the rear. The last thing my dad worked on this car was the bodywork. And oh boy, did the car need body work. He applied Bondo and sanded the exterior body, and now it's ready for primer as of 2019. He has all the original stickers and the exterior parts, including bumpers, trim, mirrors, and moldings. The only exterior part he doesn't have are the wheels and tires, because the wheels are metric. The next step he hoped to complete was the paint job. But at a price tag of $5,500, my mom was left wondering if that was something they could afford. After the paint, the plan was to tackle the interior, which is not installed in the car. He has reported that he has all the supplies for the interior except the headliner and the carpet.
My father's car is more than just a hunk of metal with wheels and the ability to move. It was his pride and passion, a work always in progress. In a way, it represents the missed memories and shared experiences I never was able to have with him. And bringing the car back to life isn't going to bring those memories to life either. But it'll bring back a piece of sentiment the family has been missing for far too long. And I can't speak for the deceased, but I know he wouldn't want it sitting in a garage gathering dust. He would want it on the road, making new memories and new experiences. The car deserves a second chance, because he deserves a second one too.
Killed it.